Good morning and welcome to Mindful Mornings with Minnassa. I am Minnassa, your Chief Wellness Officer, and I'm glad to be with you on this Tuesday. Thank you for joining me here. So today I am reading an article that's written by my sweet friend Cindy Arp, who lives in Knoxville, Tennessee. She is a retired, I think she's been a teacher for 25 years. And a librarian. She's the sister of one of the most awesome women on this planet, my friend Judy. And this is from her article, Knox TN Today. And it's called Remembering Hidden Corners. I'm happy to report that Dan and I now test negative for COVID. As those who have had it can testify, it is not fun. Illness or distressing situations often put me in a deep funk and give rise to unhelpful thoughts. I'm never going to be well again. So this is my life now. Common sense should tell me there is an end to most things. This too will pass. All those platitudes we tell ourselves, and while I know these sayings to be true, they are often drowned out by the story I'm telling myself at the time. Stories can often be clouded by negative thoughts that drown out common sense, drown out facts. As my health and energy return, as whatever situation caused my negativity resolves itself, my story, my thoughts improve. My mind frees up. I can remember the little pieces of loveliness that float by us every day. These hidden corners of happiness that help make up everyday life. When I pay attention, I see those large and small things that make every day better, interesting, possibly delightful. I know of a man who watches movies with the sound on, or without the sound on. He likes to sit and make up the story instead of hearing the actor's line. In a recent interview with NPR, Fresh Air host Terry Gross, the singer-songwriter Tom Waits said that when driving, he used to talk to his imaginary children riding in the back seat. This week was my 6-month pacemaker checkup. While running the pacemaker diagnostics, the technician noticed some unusual outside electrical interference. We had seen this before, but had never been able to discern where it's coming from. The technician said, "There was some interference at 6:30 a.m. What were you doing then?" I told him I was sitting in my recliner on my porch, drinking coffee and petting my cat. I went on to tell him that my cat purrs and likes to push his head up under my hair and put a paw around my neck. The technician laughed and said my cat's purring was the electrical interference. Absolutely lovely. Once I was hiking with some friends when we came to a fast-moving large stream. I was near the back of the group, and as we moved forward, I said, "We're going to cross that?" They laughed, moved over, and I saw a sturdy bridge. I have on my refrigerator a prayer I ran across a few years ago. I can't seem to find the author, so I will say unknown. When I remember to read it, it helps me. It goes as follows. Dear Lord, there are no little things, are there? I mean, you know that. But we forget. Nothing's little. Everything's huge and holy and so stuffed with miracles that the miracles leak out laughing. Thanks. Things large and small. Things that give rise to thoughts. Things that cause a laugh. Things that bring beauty. They are here. They can be noticed. They can drown out those negative inner conversations and thoughts. They need to be remembered and uncovered. Sweet, sweet Cindy. And I just really, when I read this yesterday, it really struck me. Nothing is small. All is holy. All is important. And to take time to check the narrative. What is the story we are telling ourselves? Is it based in the now? In the truth of our divinity, of our oneness, of our magicalness, of ourselves as creators and able to, with intention and action and thought, create and live our best life. Is that the narrative? If not, I ask you to make sure you look around those corners and find that holy space, that happy space, that true space. Those hidden corners are around us. And let us have the eye today to see the absolute loveliness that is around us. Cindy, thank you for this beautiful story. And all of you, including myself, have a blessed, beautiful, and love filled day.